guys, Andrew McFarland here from StartAJuiceBar.com. Hope you're feeling amazing, happy, healthy. Today we're talking about 3 things that might be holding you back from starting your juice bar business. Today's video is going to be a little bit different. I know a lot of times I'm talking about strategies, but really today I want to talk more about some things that are tactical, but on a deeper level it's really personal, because it's not just about the strategy, it's really about understanding who you have to become in order to mature into starting this kind of business. And so before I get into the topic today, if you guys are new to the channel, I've been in this industry for over 10 years. Myself and our team, we've helped over a few hundred entrepreneurs in almost every country launch and grow their juice businesses. And so all the information we're giving you comes from real life experience. None of it's theoretical and hypothetical. And so diving into today's topic of conversation, what's the first thing that is really holding you back from starting your juice bar business? It's kind of a paradox because it's education. And I want to talk about the ways that it holds you back and the concepts you have around your education or lack thereof. A lot of times people say, I don't have enough information. And so they are constantly consuming more and more information, and at some point this appetite for information becomes insatiable, meaning that you will never know enough to actually take action, because there's always this feeling of not knowing enough. And that is the case for everyone. No matter where you are in life, there's always going to be more that you don't know than that you do know. And so that's the other half of the sort of equation, or the other half of the coin. And on the other side, it is the fact that when you do get more education and information, it should help build your confidence. It should help get you to a place where you have more clarity, which really brings me to the next thing that is holding you back, is number 2, is you actually don't have a clear strategy. Now this is connected to the education, but it's sort of, if you look at information as just this cloud, right? It's all there, but having a strategy is organizing all that information to really understand, what do I do in tangible steps from where I am now to where I want to be in a week, a month, a year. What do I do from step 1, step 2, step 3, and so on? Because all this information is great, but if you don't understand how it comes together, then you can't do much with it. And so having a strategy is important. This is a big reason why people work with our company, our agency, and myself, because we can walk you through that process of, you're here, this is the unique part of your situation, this is where you're located, this is the produce you have access to, this is the lease you're negotiating, how much space you need, so on and so forth, to get you to that end goal. So that's number 2, is really not having a strategy. That's holding you back. And then number 3, which is why I saved it for last, it's really the big one, is confidence, or we can say fearlessness. Right? These 2 things come together. And it's not to say that you're not going to have a little bit of fear, but it's, what do you do in spite of your fear? Do you allow your fear to keep you from moving forward? And a lot of times the reason people don't have confidence is because of the first 2. One, they're not educated enough, or their fear is allowing them to believe that they'll never be educated enough, or 2, they don't have a clear strategy, right? If I have the objective to go from where I am now, let's say in a physical sense, and I want to go to the grocery store, but I have no idea how to get there. I don't even know what to expect when I go to the grocery store. I don't know what my shopping list is, right? Of course, I'm not going to get up and go. That's why I go on Google Maps or Apple Maps and see, what is the strategy to get there? Now I'm a lot more confident to get to the grocery store. Same thing in business. You got to have a clear strategy on how you're going to get from where you're going to go, from where you are to where you're going. And those things build your confidence. But more deeply than that, a lot of it I've seen, and what made me even create this video in the first place, is that this is sort of the sometimes unspoken and unacknowledged element of your business development and growth, because you can have all the strategy and you can have all the information, all the education, but if you don't have the confidence or the fearlessness to take that next step, all that other stuff isn't going to do anything for you, right? You'll never know enough because you're not going to take action. And part of the reason, and what I can kind of tell you to help you gain more confidence, is the first thing is that you see other people out there who are doing it. It's good news, good and bad maybe, but it's helpful when you see that something is possible. If you see where I'm standing now, I went through everything that you're going through right in this moment and going to go through in the future, right? But I did it, and it's possible. So it's not that you're trying to do something that you've never seen anyone do before and you're not sure if it's possible. If you see other people as examples, it's telling you that it is possible. And the other thing is just really, how do you identify with yourself? Do you believe yourself to be someone who is capable of succeeding? Are you willing to grow? Do you acknowledge your growth? Because if you don't acknowledge this part of the journey, it will kind of function as a silent element in your that's holding you back, that you don't see. And so it's important to acknowledge fear as an element to get over it, because you have to look things in their face in order to move past them and beyond them. And so really, the last thing that I'll tell you that will help you gain your confidence, or really just push you forward, is remember why you're doing this in the first place. Remember why you're inspired, and allow your why to outpicture and become bigger than your fear. Because you need to, the reasons could be you want to make the world a healthier place, and you see people, maybe you've had someone in your family, maybe your own health has been challenged and compromised at one point, and you understand the importance and value of health. Health is the most important thing as long as we're in our bodies, because if you don't have your health, guess what? You can't connect with your family and your friends. You can't pursue careers. You can't pursue creative endeavors. You can't do anything if you're not in a healthy state of being. So remember why you're doing it. If it's for that reason, is it to have more autonomy over your schedule, more freedom to dictate when you do something, what you do, not to have someone else dictate the amount of money you can make in your salary? There can be a number of reasons, but you have to remind yourself of this every day and realize that in order for you to expand, you're going to potentially go through some discomfort, some growing pains. Some things are going to be unfamiliar to you. And so, as someone once said, in order to have more, you must become more. And this is a part of your process of becoming more. So don't take it lightly. It is, and I empathize with you, because I understand this is not a small undertaking to go from being someone who's never had a business before to all the things that you're going to learn. There's so much of it that is unfamiliar, but know that it is possible. You can do it. I've done it. I'm not more intelligent than many of you. I'm just willing to do what it takes to move forward. So remember that, and take that on, and take the next step, right? You don't have to see the full picture, because you never will. You just have to know, what do I do next? What's going to help me progress to keep moving forward? And so I hope this helps kind of light a fire in some of you, so you can start and finally take action on your vision. If you have any questions or comments, or we can help you personally, you can either put it in the comment box below, or you can reach me personally at Andrew@StartAJuiceBar.com. We'd be happy to talk about how we can really give you that clarity, and also give you more confidence, knowing that we've been doing this for a really, really long time, and we know what works and we know what doesn't work, and we'll guide you through that process and also help you in a great depth. If you like the video, press the like button. If you're not subscribed to the channel, you definitely want to subscribe. You can also push the notification bell next to the subscribe button, so that way you'll get alerted anytime we have new videos come out. If you're not following us on Instagram, follow us on Instagram. And for more passive listening, if you want to listen to our podcast while you're driving, or maybe while you're running, or maybe just while you're cleaning the house, who knows what you're doing, you can find us at The Juice Bar Experts. It's on iTunes. It's also on Spotify. We also have all of our episodes on our website at StartAJuiceBar.com. As always, wishing you guys a lot of health, happiness, success. We're here to create a world where there are more juice bars, more healthy cafes than there are fast food restaurants and places that are really not contributing to humanity's health. We can create this world, and we can do it together. So looking forward to doing that. See you guys at the next one. Take care. I hope you guys have been enjoying all of the content. If you're in a place where you are really inspired to start your juice business, but you're not exactly sure what the next steps are, for you, we've created a free ebook, The 15 Steps to Starting Your Juice Business from Scratch. This is going to give you an overview of everything that you need to do from just having a concept all the way to launching your business. Beyond that, if you're inspired to go even deeper, we've created an online course, the Juice Bar Master Blueprint, that is going to go into great detail into every single area of launching a successful juice business. There's links for both of these in the description below. I know you'll find a lot of value out of them. As always, wishing you guys a lot of success, and I'll see you at the next video.